Hey, welcome to day 2 of February. Today we're going to start off with a number 2 from May 1997. And when I first saw these adventures in the DC universe, I thought they were going to be extensions of the 2004 cartoon. You know, the Justice League, Unlimited Justice League, all those. But this predates it. So I'm like, wow, I have number 2. I saw some people, Comic Curator, I think, was posting a bunch of his, and I'm like, oh, I've got to get more of these. Thankfully, I have one. Gap. I hate Gap. But the artwork is very, very much like the animated series. Now, when I actually remember seeing these at the comic book shop back in that time, I guess, and thinking adventures. Anything with the word adventures is obviously written toward kids, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's a fun read. It gives the backstory of how Wally West became the Flash. That, you know, he's dreaming about. He met Barry Allen as a kid. That's Wally right there. Wally right there. He became Kid Flash, and then he took on the mantle of Flash. His girlfriend knows who he is. They have cookies together. This guy right here is a corrupt politician. That's redundant. Anyway, he's being threatened by this bomb people. They've blown up 2 buildings so far in the last 2 days. See, this is how I knew that she knows his secret identity. At first, I kind of suspected it. She got him on the phone and he went over there in a flash, and I was like, huh. Then, no doubt about it. Look at that mullet. That's what I was looking at going, this isn't 2004. Oh, it's 97. I was like, there's no mullets in 2004. I don't remember. Definitely there was some in the 90s. If you don't believe me, watch for that Balky. What was that Balky show? Anyway, he's going all over the city trying to find the bombers. He goes to the theater, and voila, there it is. He says a little smart aleck remark, which he shouldn't have, because then he tipped him off. He could have just beat him without tipping him off. They're actually going to try to shoot him, seriously. Then they set the bomb. If he would have just shut his mouth, he could have knocked off that bomb before they even had a chance to set the bomb off. But he's the Flash. He tries to figure out the code. Now, this is actually a mathematical combination. It's a 3-letter code, not 3 numbers, which I don't know why they put numbers here. Oh, attempt number 7,455. Got it down. There are, when you multiply 26 times 26 times 26, 17,576 possibilities. And the one he finally got to is off. How did he do that without burning up the keypad in under a minute is what I want to know. How can a computer accept codes that fastly? No matter how fast you are. Yeah, never mind. It's written toward a kid. Look at that. Has Tane gone mad? Gosh, you gotta love these old ads. All right, he saves the city. Now the guy sees the boom and he goes, that's when it tips her off that he is crooked, that he wanted it to happen. She did some digging and found out that this crooked politician, which again, it's redundant, he's been buying off land. He couldn't buy the theater because it's a historical monument, so if it got exploded and destroyed, well, then he could buy the land because he wants to make a development. Surprise, surprise. A politician that's using the government to make money. Never would imagine such a thing happening in real life, except it happens all the time. And then at the very end, he actually renovated the theater and reopened it. And the movie's going to be played. That's actually the first movie that Wally ever saw in the theater. Then he talks about this gum on his feet. I had to chuckle at that one. There's actually another story in here. It's about Catwoman. Let me see if I can get the pages separated. I'm using one hand here. Catwoman, it's almost like there's no words at all. She's basically reading a newspaper sold by the newspaper kids, which will come into play again. I like that outfit, though. That's a very Batman Day animated series. She's basically stealing a gem, of course. The only words really in this are in the newspaper and the written things. Don't worry about your cat's eye. I give it a good home. Meow, Catwoman. Really? Mom, Dad always told me don't ever sign anything. All right. While she's running away from the cops, they shoot her little purse off. It goes in the air. She grabs it, but ching, the big old diamond goes down the drain. The kid finds it. She's like, dang it. The next day, the newspaper reads, and she's really mad about this. Kid foils Catwoman. You know, and then we have an advertisement for some of the best comic books ever. Amalgam. One name, one universe, one more time. Challengers of Fantastic, Generation Hex, Iron Lantern, just a few. We got Lobo the Duck, Thorian of the New Asgards, and one of my favorites, the Dark Claw Adventures. Come on, somebody, please, please, please get the rights and make these action figures, especially Dark Claw. Everybody wants a Dark Claw. Comment below if you want a Dark Claw. I gotta get some people out here. Like, who has a 3D printer and can make a Dark Claw? Please make a Dark Claw. I mean, I would love it to just have 5 POA, making fit in with the animated series style, and give us a Dark Claw figure now. And Sonic. Oh well, that's boring. So that's an exciting one. All right, well, what did you think of this comic book? I think these are fun. I definitely want to get a bunch of these. All right, have a great day, and happy February.